Hi, this is Mark with Amazing Gaming Productions, and today I want to talk about Chris Pratt, Hallee Bailey, and James Gunn. So, unless you've been under a rock, you know what's going on with The Little Mermaid. Hallee Bailey, a black actress, is currently the new Ariel in The Little Mermaid, the live-action remake from Disney. And, of course, because of the nature of social media, it's all based upon getting people to fight as much as possible because it makes social media companies and influencers a lot of money. There's a lot of fighting about that. But I'm going to focus on how James Gunn has defended both. And James Gunn is a smart guy because the outrage, the Twitter brain lobster went after him. He learned how bad it can be, and now he's in solidarity with a lot of people that the Twitter lobster goes after because he knows and sees the patterns probably just as I see them. People are told to hate something. People then fight against it, and then other people sell their followers, and there's a constant battle, and it goes on perpetually. And that's what happened to Chris Pratt when somebody says, "Hey, come on, Marvel, fire Chris Pratt and get this dude up on as Star-Lord," in which James Gunn said, "Well, if he goes, we go. We all go. So you get no movie. Bye-bye! Shut up. You are fighting and hating on somebody because somebody else is lying about them on social media." For Chris Pratt, it was Ellen or Elliot Page. And for Hallee Bailey, it's probably people like Geeks and Gamers and The Quartering and all of them saying it's the erasure of ginger culture and it's get woke, go broke, and Disney is just stealing from the fandoms and everything. There's no nuance. There's just and people hating on everything because they're told to hate on each other. Just like people were told to hate Chris Pratt and Hallee Bailey. So that's ultimately what's going on. And that's the cycle. Now, people are cashing in a lot because of making clickbait articles and clickbait blogs and clickbait videos telling, why we're fighting each other. Yeah. Fight! Yeah. So, but I'm going to actually tell you the truth. I'm making a clickbait video to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you about this cycle. Okay. You got, as I said, the influencers. Let's talk about just this newest controversy, because there's going to be another controversy next week and next week and next week, and I'm never going to do another video like this talking about these controversies because it's useless. It's absolutely useless. I don't like them. Absolutely 100% hate them. And yeah. So let me just tell you what's going on. You have somebody like Ethan Fanschreiber going like, yeah, look at how this communistic woke culture is trying to cancel us and stuff like that. Cancel culture, fighting the culture war, we need to, blah, 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 blah. And they tell their followers who start fighting the culture war by hitting Twitter. I remember when I was starting to learn about the internet, I was thinking about doing a story where a bunch of guys on the internet fought aliens, and I was thinking, this is fun. It'll be hilarious, because nobody thinks fighting on the internet would solve anything. So I'm going to make a story about it as parody. But I guess I was too optimistic about humanity, because what do we do right now about the Mermaid? We hit Twitter and fight. And then, of course, the people who are in support, like Disney and the left-wing media, are coming in defense and saying anybody who doesn't like the Little Mermaid is racist, and they'll probably go out and vote when it comes out. Review bombing from trolls and alt-right people and everything. And the marketing has already been marketing strategies already been thought out and everything, and people will just keep on fighting online because nobody's telling them not to. In fact, people have a financial reason not to tell you to stop fighting. But I don't really care. I'm producing my own stuff. If you want to support me, you can play my game or read my book or everything. And I also have a job, so I don't really care so much about whether or not I make money or anything. I'm going to tell you the truth because, as Bill Barrick says, as a writer, I refuse to be socialized. I'm going to tell you my point of view, no matter what, so that you can see the world in a different light, which is my job as a writer. That is my sacred duty as a writer. I'm supposed to tell you the truth and not be affected by what people say, so that you can see the world in a different light. That's ultimately what a good writer is all about. The only people who benefit from all of this fighting all the time are right now. Let's be honest with this particular controversy is Disney, the social media companies like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and the influencers who are competing for your attention. And that's who you're supporting. You're not supporting yourself. This ultimately will disappear next week for another controversy that the influencers and the social media companies and any other invested party will want you to be fighting about so that they can make money. Fame, clout, money. That's all it's all about. So what's my opinion of this new movie, this new Little Mermaid? Well, I think Hallee Bailey will do her absolute best because she knows that this is such an important role. This will make her break her. She has to hit a home run with this, because she knows that it'll open up doors for her. And I'm sure she's going to do her absolute best with this movie. Just like Daisy Ridley did her best for the new Star Wars trilogy. And that's where we're going to go from. I have a thumbs up probably for Hallee Bailey. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie yet. And a thumbs down with Disney because it doesn't look like Disney has any plan whatsoever. Other than acquire fandom, make movie, cash in. It's a dinosaur in a tar pit trying to keep above the tar level, because it knows if it doesn't, it dies. So, I don't care about it at all. I'm actually dramatically bored of the discussions online, except for one exception. I'm actually excited seeing Disney slowly trying to swim above the tar pit, trying to keep alive by keep on rehashing the same stuff over and over and over and again, whether it's from Marvel with their comics or Star Wars with Lucasfilm with their universe, or with the movies they've made in the past. It seems like they're aimless in a desert, and being aimless in a desert tends to be deadly because eventually things don't work out. So, I'm excited because it only promotes my work. Because I get to say I have an alternate entertainment suggestions to Disney. Hey, you can get Webtastic Stories, Fear and Loathing on the Internet, where I talk about the cycle I just talked about and how destructive it is to people's lives. It absolutely is doing nothing for your life if you're constantly fighting on the internet. And I want you to know that. I'm telling you the truth. Fighting on the internet does nothing for your life. Period. Stop. Build your life instead. Get a job. Work hard. Save up money. Live your life. Don't listen to any of these pundits on the internet. They're only out for fame, clout, and money. Webtastic Stories is 10 times better than anything Disney has right now because it's a heavily surrealistic work about the internet. Lots of weirdness. I think of it as I was heavily inspired by Looney Tunes. You'll see it. I'll even mention Looney Tunes in the book. I love Looney Tunes. And then so I wrote something in its style. Or you can check out eventually Tales from Trinity City, which is going to be so much better than anything that Disney's putting out because all they can do is rehash Marvel movies and rehash Marvel comics and rehash Star Wars stuff, where Tales from Trinity City has a brand new world, brand new heroes, brand new villains, brand new story. So, you can either support the solution by supporting people who are actually creating new stuff, or you can keep on fighting people because Disney sucks. So I advise you, get out of that fighting Disney sucks fight mindset and support people who are actually doing good work. So, that's my opinion. And have a great one, guys. This is Mark from AGP out.